Axis Radio, the future of radio and podcast. No limit to what we do.
Axis Radio, WIAX, the future of radio and podcast. No limit to what we do.
Mr. You already know, Jose Rivera coming to you worldwide. Just to remind you, each and every Wednesday, 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, tune in to the X-Tremitiez ENT talk show on our Access Radio. That's right, we on the free radio app as well as the 365 Live. That's right, Roku, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Apple TV, Roku TV, Fire Stick. That's right, tune in worldwide. DAYVON Franklin, Jose Rivera. Keep it tuned.
I wanna go with you anywhere, up to the moon and the stars. I just wanna go up. Baby, take me for a ride on your magic carpet. 747 glide through the clouds, baby, be my pilot. Hot air balloon, you're making me swoon, baby, that's what you do. You see all the mother fellas, they be trying, but they don't come through. Kind, patient, understanding. You give good kisses, hugging, squeezing. So I'm betting my cards on you. Keep doing what you do. Shit just like I like her. You're giving me good vibes that's running through my mind. Every day I've been waiting for a lover like this to come through. Take me up somewhere my mind can't explain. Wanna feel it rushing like heroin through my veins. So I'm betting my cards on you. Keep doing what you do. I can't wait to see how the story ends. You make me go
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What's
What's
going
going
on?
on?
You
Not
You
already
much,
know
already
the
know the
man.
greatest
greatest
on
on
internet
internet
radio
radio
show
show
in
in
the
the
What's going on with you, man?
world. Man,
Man,
I'm
I'm
blessed
blessed
and
and
happy to be
happy
here
to
with
be
you
here with you
tonight.
tonight.
It's the
It's the
Extremities
Extremities
ENT
ENT
podcast,
podcast,
the
the
best
best
in the
in the
planet.
planet.
I
I
love the
love the
way the
way the
intro
intro
came in.
came in.
Shout out to
Shout out to
DJ
DJ
Fletcher,
Fletcher,
who
who
actually put
actually
that
put that
together.
together.
Mm.
And
And
I
I
told him
told
we
him we
would
would
air
air
that
that
out
out
and
and
have it
have it
played on a
played on a
weekly
weekly
basis.
basis.
This
This
guy
guy
is a
is a
blend king. He's a blend DJ king,
okay.
and he does a great job with doing intros, commercials, and stuff. And I told him that aside from the parties that he does at the clubs, on the lounges over on East Tremont Avenue, we were gonna support him and whatever mixes he got, I'm just gonna start sharing. He does house, hip hop, R&B, and the one thing I noticed that at a party one time he actually kept the crowd dancing, no lie, for over 2 hours straight. And people would drench sweat because he keeps that tempo going. He
Right,
does that
right.
nice blend. So shout out to DJ Fletcher on the ones and twos. But enough of that. This is the greatest dawn internet radio show to start off the midweek in the right way. It's the Extremities ENT podcast with DAYVON Franklin.
Jose Rivera.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. As you heard the intro itself, we are on 365 Live. We are on the Twitch, Twitter. You could just look us up at iAccessRadio.com, Roku TV, Fire Stick, Apple TV, anything that has the capability to be on a technological aspect or cell phone. Or if you're on the Twitch or Twitter, just look up at Williams as well as iAccessRadio.com because we're the best and there's no limit to what we could do when it comes to giving you the up-to-dates on the news, weather, sports, which we're going to be giving right now. As you see, I got the Green Bay hat on,
Right.
because they're wicked smart, you know. uh, but shout out to our brothers on the Saturday show, Wiz and Gatekeeper. I know Wiz is a Dallas fan, so we are going to Dallas, and we will be playing Dallas in the wild card round. It's reported right now that 3 of our star players are injured, so it's going to be crazy because we're the youngest team in history to enter the playoffs. Green Bay has the youngest core group of offensive and defensive players that the average age is 24. So that's crazy.
Right.
Shout out to you, my brother.
Tyrone Green.
Congratulations.
Yes.
Thank you, my brother.
Yeah.
Yeah. Win and beat Dallas. That's what we're hoping. You know what I'm saying? And we'd love to do a crossover show with you guys as well. I'd like to go hang out with Chucky over there as well. But
Right.
if you like, we could just go into the updates right quick so that we could get into DAYVON's pick of the week, which I'm excited to listen to. And unfortunately, the artist we were going to have this week actually came down with a cold. So, we're going to rock out and give you the best of entertainment. And if you would like to call in, just 347-708-0216. 347-708-0216. As you see on the screen, shout out to everybody that's tuned in via Facebook, Instagram right now, and as well as the iAccessRadio.com website, which if you like, you can feel free to donate towards the cause because none of it goes to us. It goes back into the station so that we could keep promoting great content on a weekly basis. So starting off, we have the Passaic River is flooding, which is expected by meteorologists, and they're saying is due to the snow and rainfall that has been occurring. Several parts, especially Orange County, we encountered about 1.5 feet of snow, which I had the pleasure of digging out of, and that was fun. Posted some videos of my pet dog Gigi and I enjoying. I went to sleep. I woke up and it was snow everywhere. I was like, "What the hell happened?" Um, you know, but over on there's flooding expected on the Passaic River because the rain falls onto the snow and the ice, and then water rises, as well as in Lodi, New Jersey. They're expecting flooding there as well. Multiple ball fields are underwater as we speak, and many residents were informed to prepare for power outages because many residents were told to evacuate. But people are saying times are rough. It's after the holidays, and they have nowhere to go, and they'd rather just stick it out. Some people are even sleeping in their cars because of the flooding that's going on in the basement apartments that are over there in New Jersey. I don't know about New Jersey, but in New York, basement apartments, are basically illegal, and you have to go through a whole city code for that. But in Jersey, things run different. So, hopefully everybody gets to have a fair share and everybody comes out okay. But speaking about the weather on back in New York, students were forced from James Madison High School in Brooklyn due to migrants being placed from a field where they have those concentration camps out in Long Island and Staten Island and Brooklyn, due to the bad weather. Of course, parents were frustrated. They were fuming. However, the commissioner of the NYPD reported that it was necessary because they're human beings, regardless of the fact that parents were upset and kids were sent home from school early because parents don't want to deal with their kids. They're like, listen, you should already have certain settings set up for these individuals, not keep them out in concentration camps and tents on ball fields. And then when something like this happens, because the weather is getting worse, due to warming and all, that we're having more of these terrible floods occurring. I don't know if you remember 2 years ago, the Bronx River Parkway and as well as the Deegan, the FDR were all flooded. And they said that several people had, perished because of these floods. Well, they're becoming more recurrent because the water are rising and, we're not prepared. We don't have levees and the proper equipment to address these issues. These are things that we should look for funding, right? But instead, we want to be funding wars overseas that take trillions of dollars instead of taking care of these issues here at home. It's just something that we should, really look at. And speak about that. Trump, how he feels about the migrants and all. He's getting himself geared up to close out his case. But of course, your boy wants to go and make closing arguments instead of letting his lawyers do it. He wants to make the closing arguments on his case. He's fortunate to be able to continue with the race for presidential, for representing the Republican Party, even though he states that he's an independent. Right now, DeSantis and the female that are the last two candidates for the Republican Party are going to gear up to face Trump, but they are estimating in the polls that whoever Trump faces, he's gonna destroy them. And there are now reports stating that Joe Biden may be thinking of not running for re-election. And, several people are gearing towards the fact that possible run from and campaign from yours truly, Michelle Obama, as the front runner to be running for the Democratic Party. And Chris Christie, he is expected to end this presidential campaign today, and hopefully, he'll be giving his backing to one of the people that will be facing Trump. Not that it'll help. Side news, we're going down to Ecuador. I don't know if you saw what happened. It was all over social media. Gang members in Ecuador stormed the news television station while it was live, and they took hostages. Several of the live feeds from social media were recording by the hostages, and they were released via live stream. The hostage takers, wore masks and were reported to have machine guns and bombs. 13 attackers were arrested. No harm done to any of the hostages or the hostage takers, but they will all be charged with terrorism for storming the television station and installing fear into everybody. Moving on, Hunter Biden. He makes a surprise appearance at the House hearings. Of course, everybody knows that he is being charged with several charges that have been filed against him. And it has many eyebrows raised as corruption is at its best because this is the son of the president. And President Trump has been saying this from when he was running against Joe Biden, that Hunter Biden was a crackhead, and that a crackhead is going to turn the United States into a big trap house, and that if you listen to his father 50 years ago, how he was a racist and he advocated for African Americans to be placed in prison, especially during the crack pandemic. How could he go on the morning show and say, if you don't vote for me, you ain't black? So that's just a total 180 spin from Joe Biden down to his son. When you want to talk about karma, this is what happens when you put those Rockefeller laws on all these black and brown people, only to see that your son is the product of what you had your plan was all about. So kudos to you, Joe Biden, and I hope karma gets you better than what your son is. All right. And moving on next, there's this. Hey, what's my new theme? I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. My new theme, moving forward, everybody has a resolution. My new theme is whenever someone says something stupid to me, I'm not arguing no more, DAYVON. I'm not going to do anything. You know what's going to be my response? 2024. And just keep it moving. So anytime somebody says a stupid remark or something like that in the streets and wants to argue or anything, just look at them, 2024, and keep it moving. And they're going to be like, yo, what the hell does that mean? 2024, keep it moving. You know what I mean? That's it. An investigation finds that there were fake stats and violations at the Department of Homeless Shelters. There have been underreporting from social services head Larry Jenkins at the time he was in office about a year ago before he resigned. Mayor Adams and his office were not aware of the issues until a News 4 report was made. There have been reports of cover-ups on issues of unprofessional behavior and misleading reports provided to City Hall, which were all uncovered. Excuse me. There was a person named Seville who was an assistant to Mr. Jenkins, and she was his aide, and she went straight to City Hall and gave up all this information instead of doing it properly and being protected as a whistleblower. Well, right now she's not being protected. She was fired, and she's not being compensated in any way because she met with secretly with several individuals from City Hall. So whatever it is that's been going on, that's been happening in with the migrants at the Department of Homeless Services has been totally underreported. There is film and footages of people sleeping on the ground, families, elderly, people from Egypt, Haiti, Africa, South America, Central America, Europe, Ukraine, all over, people that would just been escaping all this this gang activity and war famine countries. They all been mistreated for the past 2 years, and now it's all coming out. Unfortunately, the people who are reporting it are not protected. So that just makes more people want to take a step back as to, should I open my mouth? Am I really going to be protected, or am I going to lose my career? And unfortunately for that individual, she lost her career. All right. Moving on to the weather. Right now, it's 45 degrees in the Bronx. It's going to be a low of 40. Tomorrow is going to be a high of 46. Low of 37 is going to be sunny. Friday is going to be partly sunny, high of 49, a low of 35. Saturday is going to be windy, so wear a sweater with a coat. It's going to be a high 56, a low of 35. Sunday is going to be a high of 37, low of 29, partly sunny. Monday is going to be a high 38, low of 28, 40% chance of rain. And then Tuesday, it's going to be a high 33, a low of 25, with a 40% chance of snow. Then Wednesday again is going to be 27, low of 21, sunny. And then Thursday, 32, 23, partly sunny. And then Friday, 34, 28, partly sunny. That's your 9-day weather broadcast. And now we're going to go right over to the sports right quick. Of course, anybody knows this weekend is going to be a wing and thing type of weekend. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. It is the NFL wild card. The Cleveland Browns are going up against the Houston Texans in Texas. and that'll be a 4:30 Saturday game, as well as Miami at Kansas City Chiefs. That's right. The Kansas City are the Super Bowl Chiefs, but ever since Taylor Swift has touched that team with Travis, oh man, they've been losing and looking like now they're in wild card, and that's an 8 o'clock game. And then on Sunday, we go right over to Green Bay Packers versus the Dallas Cowboys. That's right. I'm willing to say the whiz. Let's do a nice little wager, but you know what? I'll just keep it on a hush. You let me know. You put your text if you want to do a slight wager, and that's at 4:30. And then you have the Buffalo Bills at Pittsburgh Steelers Sunday at 1 o'clock. And the Philadelphia Eagles, who have also been on a losing streak. They started the season real strong with a 10-2 record, but they have been losing a lot. And shout out to Gilly and Wallow. Gilly, you ain't talking like you used to. You're kind of scared. You're going against a tough team in the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, who have made it 3 straight years to postseason. Shout out to Tampa Bay. And they have Baker Mayfield, who came over from Cleveland, and that's a Monday night game. And last but not least, on a Sunday, you have the Los Angeles Rams against the Detroit Lions, who have also been the last place team to come to first place in the division that we're in, and that's a Sunday night game. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. We'll move over to news right quick. The big news that happened with the NBA, refs that are under fire as the Raptors complained on a comeback win from the LA Lakers. They say that it was due to many foul calls in the fourth quarter. The Raptors fell to the Lakers 121-120 due to free throws. And of course, they all say that Anthony came up big, and LeBron James is happy for his big man because he is actually playing like he's supposed to ever since Lil Wayne went on undisputed, along with Skate Bayless and Michael Irving and everyone else talking about that he hasn't been doing this thing. Well, Big Anthony's been doing it for the Lakers as well as LeBron, and they're looking like contenders. Of course, they won that tournament half season, but now they're looking like they're willing to go all the way. But you should not always count out the one team that are the champs, the Denver Nuggets. If you see the win the other night when, yes, that's right, they were playing, the Denver Nuggets were playing Golden State, and they were losing, and they were down by 2, and all of a sudden the big man shoots it up with his ironic formation that just throws it up in the air and hits the backboard. They won. And Steph Curry says that's one of the best shots you could ever make, and I always take that guy, the former MVP of the playoffs and championship, to do it. That's right. All these European players are coming back, and they're doing what they got to do. So that's right. If you're on the USA team, be prepared, because it looks like Europe is making a comeback because of the war-torn countries, and they're looking for their way out by the NBA, getting their money and moving their family out of those countries. So this is why they're playing twice as hard. So the Americans should look at the stuff we're going through and use that to fight these countries and win a championship. And that's your news, your politics, your sports, your weather. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Feel free to give your comments, 347-708-0216, the Extremities Entertainment Podcast, the best show to start your midweek off in the right way. 347-708-0216. If you have any feedback, you'd like to give any shout outs, or if you'd like to be a guest on the show or an artist, please feel free to contact DAYVON Franklin at
DAYRF13@gmail.com
and RamboBX180 at yahoo.com. Or if not, just feel free to contact RAccessRadio.com on the website itself and check out all the other shows that you can possibly consider wanting to be a guest on, as well, as we are a big family that are here to provide you with the platform necessary for all your needs. This is Jose Rivera giving you your news, politics, sports, weather. Now we're going to go right over to my brother from another with his great picks of the week. DAYVON Franklin.
Hey, what's going on? What's going on? And we be about to get into our little music segment right here. This first artist, he was going to be scheduled to come do an interview with us today, but he came down with the flu. But the song that he sent me was pretty dope. You know what I'm saying? Very interesting. And, you know, I just wanted everybody to take a listen to it. So, you know, we're going to give a quick little preview, you know what I'm saying? We talk about the project when we reschedule, you know what I'm saying? But the record is called Back Road. So we're going to get into that right now on Extremities ENT show on iAccess Radio. Let's go.
on the track. Baby, yeah, you know I'm straight from the county. Mouth full of gold, but my heart full of soul. Let's go take a ride, rolling through the county. Don't you make me stop on the country back road. Baby, let me know if you wanna ride with me. Climb up in my lap, baby, lock eyes with me. Baby, this the rodeo. You gotta let me know if you down for the show. I think it's just me, but it seems so long that you been up in my arm, girl. You gotta play us strong. I think it's just me that we went too long. I had to make a song, baby. Let's go get it on. Baby, yeah, you know that I'm straight from the county. Mouth full of gold, but my heart full of soul. Let's go take a ride, yeah, we rolling through the county. Take you to a place that nobody really knows. But baby, if you go, then I gotta let you know that you can get mud on them pretty little toes. Baby girl, I got you and I won't let you go. So baby girl, you know that I know that you know. Baby, yeah, you know that I'm straight from the county. I'm full of gold, but my heart full of soul. Let's go take a ride, yeah, we rolling through the county. Don't you make me stop on the country back roads. Baby, let me know if you wanna ride with me. Jump up in my lap, baby, this the rodeo. Baby, let me know if you wanna slide with me. We can make a stop on them country back roads. Baby, oh, you know that you one of a kind. What I gotta do just to make you all mine. Pretty young thing with some dark brown eyes. Gotta make a move cause we running out of time. I won't waste yours if you don't waste mine. Call you on the line when I'm parked outside. Daily I be feeling like you got me hypnotized. Running through my mind all the goddamn time. Put your feet up on my dash, baby, hope we don't crash out. Rolling big gas, feel like we about to pass out. Baby, let me know if you really down the ride. Cause we can spend the night, baby, in the county line. Baby, yeah, you know that I'm straight from the county. Mouth full of gold, but my heart full of soul. Let's go take a ride, yeah, we rolling through the county. Don't you make me stop on the country back roads. Baby, let me know if you wanna ride with me. Jump up in my lap, baby, this the rodeo. Baby, let me know if you wanna slide with me. We can make a stop on them country back roads. Baby, yeah, you know that I'm straight from the county. Mouth full of gold, but my heart full of soul. Let's go take a ride, yeah, we rolling through the county. Don't you make me stop on them country back roads. Baby, let me know if you wanna ride with me. Jump up in my lap, baby, this the rodeo. Baby, let me know if you wanna slide with me. We can make a stop on them country back roads. We can make a stop on them country back roads. We can make a stop on them country back roads.
Yes, man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's Money Man Trail, Country Back Roads on X-Tremitiez ENT on IXS Radio. Yeah, feel better, my bro. We'll get back. We'll get back to you. We'll get back up. The next record that we're going to get into is a new record by Michonne Young, and the song's called Bounce Back. And you know, we're gonna play it on X-Tremitiez ENT show on IXS Radio. Let's go.
Your setback is just a part of a greater plan. Though you may not really understand, just sit back and watch. That heartbreak that left you hurting in an awful place, adding more stress to an already full plate. Just wait and pause. Yeah, you'll bounce back. Gonna be better than you ever thought. You'll soon look back and all you thought you lost. It's necessary. Yeah. You'll come up hard to believe when you're slowly. But close your eyes and see what you can be, what you can become beyond the ordinary. Yeah. Can't do nothing about it yesterday. Don't give it no more time or space. Trying to get to a better place. Yeah. My bounce back is on the way. Yeah. Can't do nothing about it yesterday. Words will never change a thing. Gotta clear my mind and focus on my next play. My bounce back is on the way. Yeah. Beyond the ordinary. Can't do nothing about it yesterday. Beyond the ordinary. Can't do nothing about it yesterday. Beyond the ordinary. Can't do nothing about it yesterday. My bounce back. Oh. I'll imagine possibilities. Yeah, dreaming doesn't scare me. Oh, mother, yesterday.
Yes, sir. That's Michonne Young, Bounce Back on Extremities ENT Show on iAccess Radio. The next record we're about to get into right now is a new record from Tony Lindsay. The song's called For Love, and right here on Extremities ENT Show on iAccess Radio. Let's go.
We got so much to be thankful for. Amazing what we have endured. Compassion can no longer be ignored. We'll see a change when we do it for love. Let the world that we leave for our children be a safe haven to live their lives. A place without hate, without anger. Let us be lifetime believers for love. With every turn, new life should grow. The pain and the truth they need to know. 'Cause when we ignore the history, time will rewind and the worst will repeat. Just imagine how beautiful life could be. Faith and trust in each other. No need to hold on to what used to be. Do it for love. Do it for love. Yeah.
All right there. Yes, sir. Tony Lindsay for Love on Extremities ENT show on IXS Radio. This next group we about to get into, I've been playing a couple of their records. They starting out the new year with a nice little cover remake. You know what I'm saying? This is the Austin Gray Project with Sweet Thing on Extremities ENT show on IXS Radio. Let's go.
I will love you anyway, even if you cannot stay. I think you are the one for me. Here is where you are to be. I just want to satisfy you. You're not mine and I can't deny it. Don't you hear me talking, baby? Love me now or I'll go crazy. Sweet thing, don't you know you're my everything? Don't you know you're my everything? Yeah, sweet thing, you. Don't you know you're my everything? You are the world to me. Yes, you are. I wish you were my lover, but you act so undercover. Love you, child, my whole life long. Be it right or be it wrong, I'm only what you make me, baby. Walk away, don't be so shady. I want your mind, don't want your money. These words I say, they may sound funny, baby, darling. Don't you know you're my sweet thing? My precious part of me. Ooh, baby, you need me. Sweet, sweet thing. You are. Ooh, baby, yes, you are. I need your love. Don't you know you're my everything? Yeah, sweet thing. Don't you know you're my everything? You are the world to me. Yes, you are. You are my fire. Yeah. Don't you hear me talking, baby? Love me now. Crazy, you're my heat. You are my fire. You are my fire. A strong desire. I will go crazy for you. You are my desire. Don't you hear me talking, baby? I will go crazy for
Yes, sir. That was silky right there. That was very, very silky. Austin Gray Project Sweet Thing on Extremities ENT show on iAccess Radio. And that will conclude this segment of DAYVON's picks on Extremities ENT show on iAccess Radio.
You know, that was great picks as usual. And that reminded me of Mary J's Sweet Thing. I was like, the song is Sweet Thing. It's the same song. And it threw me back to when she was with Casey. Remember when she was with Casey from Jodeci?
Yeah.
And I think that song, she was speaking about their love, right? But you remember their love was turbulent. And it wasn't until that, they broke up, because, Casey is a crazy dude. People don't understand. He had a great voice. And if Mary J couldn't stand him, that says something.
Yeah, but with that particular record, you know what I'm saying? I think what she did with Sweet Thing was kind of like more so towards the rendition of how Rufus and Shaka Khan did it, you know what I'm saying, which was originally their record.
Right.
This record, you know what I'm saying, gave it a, you still hear the elements, but they kind of like, smoothed it out a little kind of jazzy. So, but I get what you're saying though. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And that's that, my genre that I love is jazz.
Yes, sir.
Whenever you make a hot song, it's always going to come out on a jazz edit. Right. Always. If anyone knows, I think it was, I don't know if it's still the same station, but back in the day it was 101.9. That it was the jazz station. And if you ever wanted to listen to some Stephen Wonder, Mariah Carey, even hip hop songs, the jazz renditions always sound so cool.
Yeah, they do. It kind of remind me of like the acoustic settings they used to do, like one with the unplugged situation back in the day.
Right. You got it. Yeah.
You take away some of the hard electric and just go acoustic, and it gives you a whole different feel and flavor of it. So yeah, it's pretty dope.
I believe how you played Money Man Trail track. I believe I sent a few weeks back, I sent an artist that's always shouting us out and always putting us in his music videos. He's always talking about us. Our brother Master MC. I sent a couple of tracks. I would like to show some homage, to the artist that's always sending us work like that. And I believe we sent a couple of tracks, but I like to play one track from him, if that's okay. Just to, show some love to him, because everywhere he goes, he mentions Extremities ENT, and he could be in Connecticut, he could be in Florida, he could be in Cali, and he's always mentioning us. And he's always playing that video as well, where he speaks about us when he's going through the Bronx and Spanish Harlem and Harlem and Queens and all. And it's artists like that we gotta show love to, man, because they're always keeping us in their hearts and thanking us. If you remember when we was at Mi Gente, there was a big event, and a big brawl broke out because of the security, picking on the patrons. But unfortunately, Master MC was one of maybe 500 people that went to prison. Went to jail. And, all he did was just walk out the club. He was a good person. He wasn't starting with nobody. And, I would never forget that, because, they were asking him questions. They were asking him who threw the party. And he was like, yo, y'all just taking people and trying to get these guys in trouble. And, he would always be a stand-up guy to me, because they were asking him for names and all that, and who's Jose and all this and that. And he was like, I have no idea who you're speaking about. And those were crooked cops that were trying to just pin $75,000 in citations on. Of course, the establishment had to get it, because you can't blame it on the promoter. It's the establishment itself. And it was the security that caused all that mayhem. And in the midst of all that, Master MC stood as a stand-up guy. He could have lost his job. He called out sick and all. And because of a misunderstanding from the NYPD, which later on they apologized. But it's guys like that whenever, he reaches out, I'm always gonna be, say the doors are open for him. So if we could, I would love to play a track that we sent, and hopefully everyone could enjoy. Is that all right?
Shout out at Master MC.
All right, Big Al, if you have anything there from one of the selections we sent, we would love to just play at least like 2 minutes of the music and just say thank you to him. It's appreciation, if that's cool.
Yeah. Estoy caliente, no vamos para abajo de fiesta, celebrarla hasta que amanezca. Mucha madre, romo y cerveza. 1, 2. Estoy caliente, no vamos para abajo de fiesta, celebrarla hasta que amanezca. Mucha madre, romo y cerveza. En la cara se le nota que es una fresca. Estoy caliente, no vamos para abajo de fiesta, celebrarla hasta que amanezca. Mucha madre, romo y cerveza. En la cara se le nota que es una fresca. Mire los ojos como los labios se lambe. Este animal está por buscando el hambre. Qué cosita tan chulita y bonita, salida de una caja de sorpresita. Oye, nena, aquí llegó tu Big Papa. Vamos a ver cómo esta no se marcha. Póngate esto, date pa' de cacha, pa' que tu mente empiece a viajar. Que la noche acaba de empezar. Este es el comienzo, mañana terminar. Par de trago para el cuerpo maquinar. Equipo pesado, lo que hay más. Deja el fronteo, vamos pa' la vaina. Vamos a guayetear. Esta noche nos vamos a matar. Mire los ojos como los labios se lambe. 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 Estoy caliente, no vamos para abajo de fiesta, celebrarla hasta que amanezca. Mucha mari, romo y cerveza. En la cara se le nota que es una fresca. Estoy caliente, no vamos para abajo de fiesta, celebrarla hasta que amanezca. Mucha mari, romo y cerveza. En la cara se le nota que es una fresca. Voy a llenar de crema esta noche, no metemos problemas. Voy a hacerte botar candela, peligroso como favela. Vamos a ver cómo sopla la vela. Mientras me tomo par de chela, te voy a soltar la cajuela. Vamos a ver cómo gafela. La vida es una, hay que disfrutarla. Soy un león, vengo a cazarla. Te cojo de frente, te cojo de espalda. Paso parte, esa nalga mueve esa burumanga. ¿Cuál es el color de tu tanga? Te quiero tocar como guitarra, sacarte melodía mientras llovía. Mire los ojos como los labios se lambe. 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 Estoy caliente, no vamos para abajo de fiesta, celebrarla hasta que amanezca. Mucha mari, romo y cerveza. En la cara se le nota que es una fresca. Estoy caliente, no vamos para abajo de fiesta, celebrarla hasta que amanezca. Mucha mari, romo y cerveza. En la cara se le nota que es una fresca. En la cara se le nota que es una fresca. En la cara se le nota que es una fresca. En la cara se le nota que es una fresca. En la cara se le nota que es una fresca. She likes me, yo le gusto. Tiene tremendo atributo. Me doy par de trago y me luzco. Está buscando que me ponga brusco. She likes me, yo le gusto. Tiene tremendo atributo. Me doy par de trago y me luzco. Está buscando que me ponga brusco. Ella está buscando que me ponga rebelde. Dale mami que yo tengo de la verde. Te pones a viajar por todo el mundo. Esta noche le vamos a sacar fruto. Dale, 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 tú eres candela. Quiero ver cómo ese piso quema. Tu energía, el sistema me altera. Nuestra briva rozándose, nena. Con tremenda cadera, tú eres una abusadora. Mueves ese cuerpo como una lavadora. Ella no se detiene, se evacúa. Venenosa como una boa. She likes me, yo le gusto. Tiene tremendo atributo. Me doy par de trago y me luzco. Está buscando que me ponga brusco. She likes me, yo le gusto. Tiene tremendo atributo. Me doy par de trago y me luzco. Está buscando que me ponga brusco. Dame par de trago, dejo ese cuerpo, pa' que vean cómo este party lo enciendo. Desde niño me he estado enloqueciendo. La música es mi vida y lo que siento. Si tienes calor, yo seré tu invierno. Soy tan caliente que te quemas en el infierno. Te haré la reina de mi reino. Ven aquí pa' que sientas lo que tengo. Dale, 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 tú eres candela. Hace tiempo que te tengo en vela. Dale, 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 tú eres candela. Hace tiempo que te tengo en vela. She likes me, yo le gusto. Tiene tremendo atributo. Me doy par de trago y me luzco. Está buscando que me ponga brusco. She likes me, yo le gusto. Tiene tremendo atributo. Me doy par de trago y me luzco. Está buscando que me ponga brusco. Desde la ciudad de los puentes, DJ Utah, Colombia, Puerto Rico.
That's right. That's our brother right there, Master MC. As you heard, he does a collaboration with Colombia. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. We have a lot of artists that, that we work with and they show us love, like the fams, as DAYVON and I were just speaking about. We like promoting artists that continue work, are consistent, right, DAYVON?
Mm-hmm.
What does a good career in the industry consist of?
Talent, dedication, and consistency. So yeah,
exactly. And just like, shout out to BronxNet's own Tyrone Lowe for having us on his show, as well as our other brother who had us on his YouTube the other day. Would you care to elaborate a little bit about that as well? That was fun.
Yes, sir. Xavier's journal. Xavier's journey. Yeah, he's gonna be with us next week at 6:30 p.m. So we're gonna be able to chop it up with him, return the favor, and get some insights and have a pretty good, decent interview. But yeah, we was on his show. What was it, a week ago, a couple of weeks ago? And this was pretty cool, pretty good dude.
Hey, he also invited us to his birthday party, which is also coming up, and he would like for people that he admires and respects to come out. And I'm just honored that he holds us in that light, and it's all because of like he said, and Tyrone, everyone else said, your presentation. We're genuine people, and everywhere we go, we get love. And of course, they extend the olive branch to us because they want to get to know how does this work, right? And then they say, "Wow, I love watching you guys. You guys got a thing." You and I don't even know what the thing is. We just make stuff up and it becomes a thing, right? Because that's just we're this is natural to us. Where people got to go to actually have to go to school to learn how to do journalism or just articulate appropriately when it comes to issues, or we don't just take this as something.
No, it helps. It helps. You know what I'm saying? Being able to formulate and know subjects and topics, and how to do questionnaires and stuff like that. Yeah,
right. But we've been doing this enough to know how to take the appropriate format. Whereas people think this is something you can do overnight. That's not the case. You have to actually be out there with the community to know the real core issues, right? And that's where a lot of our stuff comes from actually living it, but also sharing, ideas with others and seeing where their mindset is, right? Because not two people all experience the same exact thing. Even twins or triplets, they have their own ideas and outlook on things. So what we like to do is promote people that have their points of view with respect. I mean, you can articulate or speak any way you like, but we prefer that, you see yourself in a higher light, because life is all about elevating yourself, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you can't be stagnant. I mean, if we're falling stars, then we need to rise back up to the occasion and rise back up, because a star is just, we're stardust, right? We're pieces of stardust, right? And the universe and everybody, we're all one. I was speaking to Chief Jose Turek, Sacred Hawk today, from the JAL community services, that the Taino tribe, and they're always helping me do events and all 501c3. And if you go on their website, it's beautiful. It speaks about all indigenous tribes throughout the nation and around the world. and the educational aspect, and how we are slowly but surely losing everything, to the point where the core values of the foundation of family, as I was discussing prior, and neighborhood and community. But you can't forget the core aspect of the spirituality, right? You got to have a belief in God or higher being, something positive to allow you to meditate to a form where you reach a point of a life where you are enlightened, right? Because the whole thing about us just popping out of darkness and getting this light, this bang thing, and then coming to life. Okay, if you want to believe that, fine. All right. So what is the reason for us existing? It's not just to be animals running around being savages. As you see, we become more intellectuals when we discuss things that are still being discovered. Right? We're still trying to figure out how to live, let alone we're already going to excuse me, we're going out of space to explore other planets.
I think we know how to live. I think the issue is that everybody is out of alignment of where they're actually supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? And right now, as we've been discussing and we've been talking, you know what I'm saying, for days, months, weeks, and years, you know what I'm saying? A lot of the stuff that you're seeing right now before you have been, are being revealed and have already been talked about. You know what I'm saying? It's like we don't speak on it, you know what I'm saying, because it's something that's cool and something that's cute, you know what I'm saying? Or it's just, there's a lot of things that's actually transpiring in the world as we speak, as we in real time, you know what I'm saying, in real time. And, did you hear about the aliens, the alien situation in Miami? You know what I'm saying? We was talking earlier about the floods and the tornadoes and all the stuff that's sweeping. Basically, there's supposed to be like a below 30-degree freeze in the southern region that's actually coming up for the next 6 to 10 days. I mean, there's a lot of things that are actually going on in the world, in the universe. And when we talk about spirituality and dealing with the spiritual beings and stuff like that, I think it's something that that you know what I'm saying, for a lot of us it's really serious. Like, you know what I'm saying, as you're watching double suns and stuff appear, you know what I'm saying, and stuff that and things being revealed that you never heard of before. It's like this has all been foretold for what's going on. And a lot of things, like for the systems that we're talking about, as far as, the issues and the problems in the communities, a lot of that's done by design, you know what I'm saying, from systems being put in place to actually do this. You know what I'm saying? So right now is not really no time for play. Right now it's kind of serious right now. You know what I'm saying? These are those times. You know what I'm saying? Just to get more, just get more to enlighten, you know what I'm saying, when we start talking about, what's going on and why it's going on, you know what I'm saying? We have to, be a little more honest and it's like, oh, it's something's getting ready to transpire. Everybody's saying it all over the place. Those who are in the know are even saying this, you know what I'm saying, in plain view. Things are actually coming. So, I just felt that I had to get that out. You know what I'm saying? Sorry for the interruptions. Continue, my man.
No, because it's great, because what you did was you just sparked exactly where I was headed. You just cut everything out that I was gonna leap around, so that, I like to simplify stuff and then, take people for a little ride. But you just cut through all the BS and you just said, this is what it is. Now, there's another thing we have to incorporate with that is the tunnels with the Jewish people and what happened yesterday, the fight with the NYPD against all the Hasidic Jews that have been hiding okay, a secret tunnel, right, where they would have ceremonies, okay, and these are spiritual ceremonies, right, and they got upset because the tunnel was uncovered, and then you see if you look today on Instagram, there's a piece of like metal, like a manhole that was ripped up, where a Hasidic Jew is coming out, and somebody's with a phone saying, "Ooh, what's going on?" The guy just runs because he got away. He found another way out of the tunnel. Now, these are places where, let's not forget, children are kidnapped, human trafficking happens. All these ceremonies have taken place right underneath, literally, our noses, underground. How many train stations are abandoned and are still operational, but because we build up, this is what happens. Now, we're not talking about mole people, because the mole people go 1,000 feet below. We're talking from 1,999 to where we're at. All that there is train stations over the years that will build up, subways, right? People don't understand that within those different layers, many things have been occurring. All right. It's now they're finding them in Chicago. They're finding them in in Jersey. They're finding them in Ohio. They're finding these subways where all these plans that are coming into play now, like Zuckerberg is buying. Now it's big news everywhere. Oh, he bought this land. Why do you think he's buying it? Because the elite already know. They're preparing themselves for something that's inevitable, because all we're doing is rushing it. No one said it's never going to happen. It's been in the book of Revelation and all that. The times, it's just dumb human beings, because we had a quote unquote 3-year lapse, which was really 3 months in pandemic when we were all inside worldwide. So they feel, and I saw it in the healthcare field. That's why I got out of it, because I couldn't. I was being told not to go outside and deliver medications to people in the projects and all that. But yet again, I was one of 2 people that was doing it in the entire city. And then when they found out that they got cited at my former employment because they sent me out, not once did I get, by the grace of God, did I ever get infected. It wasn't until I got into my next job afterwards in the office by myself, because of the air vents, that I got COVID. Go figure.
Right.
Go figure. We were all locked down, and I was out there like the Walking Dead, the only person out there taking people their medications. You know what I'm saying? And people, the only place that was open were liquor stores over there on Franklin, 168 to 170. And then I was going all the way from the south part of Manhattan all the way to basically White Plains, New York, where our patients were in different hospitals and all. And nothing happened. A lot of the nurses died. A lot of doctors died. People were dying because of an airborne pathogen that was put out there. But if you look in the good book, it says all these things are going to happen. We as human beings, we like to insert ourselves into situations we have no business being in. We have no business trying to act like gods. We have no business calling ourselves gods. We are an image of a God. Let's keep that. We are not him. We cannot create to then destroy. That is not our choice. But we think we big like that. It's always about who's got the bigger stick. Man, stop it. At this point in life, if you don't see everything for what it is, we're killing the earth. We're killing the earth, and the earth is starting to let us know you done effed up. You done effed up, and now you're going to see what happens when you mess with Mother Nature. Mother Nature's letting us know, brother. She's letting us know she's tired. Why you got to keep hitting me with bombs when you're testing and then wonder why tsunamis happen? Why you think people are dying of poison because the water's polluted. You know, we still drinking that same damn water that was contaminated in that earthquake in Japan 10 years ago. People don't think about dumb shit like that. Remember all the radiation that a car washed up from Japan on Orchard Beach? You remember that? How the hell a car from Japan end up in Orchard Beach? And you're going to tell me we're not sick? On top of everything else that comes on after that? All the fish, all the meat, all the stuff. If it wasn't through the inoculation, immunization, or whatever the hell it is, we're all still zombies under the control of a higher power. But if we keep our faith and still be God-fearing people, those of us that deserve the eternal life will receive the walkway into the gates of paradise. But you got to have your faith. You got to be real with yourself. When someone asks you, are you a good person or you're a bad person? What is your response? Are you honest with yourself? Did you make your peace with God? Did you forgive yourself? All these questions get asked. And you know what? Unless you ground yourself, don't even bother even trying to answer those questions. I'm sorry, I said my spiel.
Nah, I hear you. Hey. So much in the wonders in the worlds of life, so much mystery that one must learn, one must seek, and yeah. Yeah.
Because, and you mentioned something about the aliens. Now, check this out, bro. I love you. You're my brother. But I've been saying this for many, many, many years, and no one's ever believed me of my encounters. Okay. Let me show you something. You ready for this? I'm going to show you something an ex of mine over 21 years ago got me. Because I told her of my experience. Look at what this individual went and did for me. Because I'm a Sagittarian, although it's one day off for my birthday, but this was created on 12/4/2004. I'm going to show you something. Oh, wow. It makes 20 years today, right? This right here. Can you see that?
What's that?
It's my own star.
Okay.
It's right here off the constellation of Orion. Orion is the guy, like the Sagittarian, the guy with the bow, right?
Okay.
And that's my star right there. And this is from the International Star Registry. It's off the constellation of Orion, and that's the coordinates there. It's called, the star is literally called Jose Luis Rambo Rivera. That's dope, right? So, you know, regardless, if I don't have an impact on history here on Earth, and you know how people say that their names will last forever, and it's you got to build a monument or whatever. You could keep the Earth. I'm in the universe. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I also got this thing here that says, you know, the exact certificate here.
Okay.
Right. And it says, in witness aware of hereon to set hands and affix the seal of the International Star Registry. This day, the 4th, and it shows the secretary's name and the registrar. And it says, now year within the International Star Registry doth hereby resonate star number Orion. And it says the coordinates to the name of Jose Luis Rambo Rivera. And this is a star, henceforth be known by this name. This name is permanently filed in the registry's vault in Switzerland. All right. And recorded in a book which will be registered in the Copyright Office of the United States. So, you know, this is something that was a gift to me.
He was loving that. He wanted a star too. He always wanted a star.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Oh, yo, what's good, cuzzo? You already know. That's our artist right there. RV Sensation.
What's going on?
You already know, Stephen Cartier. So yeah, man, that's basically that was a gift. And you know, when we have these conversations and I'm saddened because we don't see ourselves to what we are. You know what I'm saying? We are the light. We are a star already. And you know, without us, we will be in complete darkness. We are innovators to create, you know, things like a light bulb so that we could be able to have the vision to see, right, what's ahead of us, right? And when we start thinking on that plane, instead of being simple-minded, where we just be brutes and just result to just violence, it eliminates the possibilities of what we can achieve, right? And you know, when we have these conversations, not too many people are comfortable with it. Oh, you don't know what you're talking about. Oh, you're talking nonsense. Oh, don't hit me with that. I don't want to listen to that. But you got to wake up every day in the morning and look at yourself in the mirror and ask yourself, what is your purpose? And if you don't do that, then you're just a slave to the whole system. What difference are you going to make that satisfies your need to live? And to be honest, I don't just want to live. I want to be alive. When they ask me, what you doing? I'm live, baby. You know?
Right.
Because God gave me that opportunity. It's my God-given right.
Right. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And as long as it's my God-given right to be alive, then don't ever try to come at me with some negativity telling me why I'm going to be when I die. Because you don't know me. You don't know my karma. You don't know my my faults. Because I like to define myself by my faults. People define me by my greatness. I guess that's the balance, right? Because I feel that there's always room for improvement. And as long as there's always room for improvement, then there's never going to be an end in sight. I'm going to just keep moving forward. And if you forget about all the peripheral stuff, right? The chatters, the stuff that don't matter, right? Everything on the side, right? Like that's why I love taking the Metro North. You see the water, but then when you start hitting from Yonkers down, everything's on both sides. It's just the chatter.
It's a great ride too.
Yeah, it is, right? And then when you get down to 125th, the chatter gets crazier. And then when you get down to 34th, the chatter gets craziest, right? and you get to understand and appreciate coming from Poughkeepsie all the way down to 34th, where the foundation of life came from and what it is now. Because on the way down, you get to see castles that have been abandoned for thousands of years in the middle of an island. I know you've seen them. I know you've seen them.
You ain't lying, man. I love going up to through that Upper Westchester, Lower Dutchess County area, all the way down through the city, especially on that drive when you're driving through the spring. You know what I'm saying?
Right, but the Metro North,
yeah,
it makes me think, damn, look at this old town. Look at the mansions.
Yeah.
Just being on the train. And then when you look at the castles on the islands, I'm like,
yeah.
I forgot. Yeah. And then it's like you're going through Back to the Future, which, shout out to Marty McFly and Doc. They're coming out with a Back to the Future Part 4. Be prepared for that. And it's Marty being a professor. And it shows him shaking and everything as he is. One last time.
Okay, if they're gonna do that, then
okay. Yeah, it's him. I saw like a preview of
okay.
He's there. He's as a professor doing his shakes and everything. And he says, imagine you know, having the concept of wanting to travel in time. How would you go about that? You know? It's crazy.
Interesting. I actually want to fuck with that. I want to see that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
man. Yeah. Shout out to Michael J. Fox. You know, he's really outlived the expectancy with his disease. And he says a lot of that has to do with the will of God. Oh, I'm sorry. Not a lot of it. Most of it. He said most of it is the will of God, and the rest is him just adapting to it. Steve says that's crazy. Man. And it just goes to show you, like, if you know what religion has done to us as a people, right? Those that are devout to God, Jesus Christ, you know, God fearing, and do it appropriately, follow the good book and walk your path, because none of us are perfect, right? None of us are perfect, but we find the way to try to do the best that we can.
It's gonna take a little more than just reading the book, man. You're gonna have to
exactly.
You have to enact those principles, and you're gonna actually have to find that source, because you're not fighting against flesh. You know what I'm saying? Understand that you're not fighting against
flesh. It's a spiritual war.
Thank
you. Thank you.
Exactly. So that's not a fight that you're gonna win.
Exactly.
You're gonna have to get in tune and connected, you know what I'm saying, with the source. And that a lot of that is actually moving in the way of the word, you know what I'm saying? So, but continue. I ain't gonna keep speaking.
So no, absolutely. And thank you, Big Al, and thank you, DAYVON. So, you know, I just felt that I like to, you know, I know we didn't get to do it last week, but I like to put that out there to start the year off. You know, Steve says, I'm about reacting, about reaching your
while understanding.
Go ahead, brother.
It's about reaching your vision of perfection while understanding and remaining teachable is essential.
You know, and absolutely, and you know,
the thing is, absolutely, he's correct in what he's saying. Like, my mom always says, have a teachable spirit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Always be, you know, always, you know, you can't harden yourself to knowledge. You know what I'm saying? Always be teachable. You know what I'm saying? Always have a teachable spirit. So definitely great point, Steve.
That's what we call teachable moments, right? Whenever there's something that occurs and people want to gain an understanding, and it's usually when something doesn't go right, and when you meet with the crew at a job or something happens, and you're like, all right, let's take this as a teachable moment. What could we prevent? What we could do better, you know, and how we could better ourselves, right?
Right.
And that's what I appreciate most about the good book, is that, you know, people take what they do and their interpretations, right? As to many things. But what I love most, as being a child and reading from Genesis all the way to Revelation from the Old Testament, you know, because I gained the foundation from that, and then I moved on to the New Testament. I saw many changes and adaptations, right? What I love most about it is the great storytelling. That's what I love about the good book. It was the great storytelling that captivated. Think about this, man. This one text captivated the world. Let's not forget about that. I don't care what anybody says about anything, but whether, you know, the Quran or the Bible, this text captivated the world so that we can behave in a way that was appropriate and to have a fear of something to keep us in line. Think about this. Think about this. How other people are saying this is what happened. Look, because I remember I went to that Scientology thing and I had to break stuff down to people. I had to tell them. I had to tell them about themselves, but I let them speak. And this is what was saying. It's amazing how so many people get captivated by this thing called the Bible and all this and that and the interpretations. And I stand there and minding my business. I'm eating my cheese and crackers, right? I'm just enjoying. I'm looking at my friend Edgar, and I'm like, "You do realize what's happening right here, right?" And he's like, "No, what is it?" I said, "My good friend, just listen." So as the people on the line collecting their little hors d'oeuvres and stuff and speaking about the whole Scientology aspect of life and all, and the way that we have to bring people into to this church to do this and that, and the more people that I bring in and then you bring in and then the other person brings in and the other person brings in, I said, for the last 15 minutes, we've been standing here, my good friend. Everything you've been hearing is what? Have you ever heard the word of God once in any of their conversations? Did you hear any amen? Did you hear anybody about uplifting? No, you know what I heard? I heard how people were manipulated to get into a religion so that they can bring more people so that their church can keep growing and they can fill their pockets. My friend looked at me and he said, "Damn, Jose, I wasn't paying attention." I said, "That's why I'm so good at what I do. And I respect all religions, but I know what God taught me is to respect what was provided to me so that I can be able to understand that life is to live, to love, and to respect each other and to help one another. It is not to destroy, because that is not my decision. Who am I to say, yo, DAYVON, let's go in the streets right now and let's go shoot up a block? Of course, DAYVON is going to be like, no. First of all.
Well, not to cut you off, because I don't know too much about the Bible. You know what I'm saying? Truthfully, what I do understand is that your spiritual quest is something that is actually brought in by the divine. You know what I'm saying? Through my not even the spirit, my spiritual introduction, my actual, I don't know what you call it. You know what I'm saying? I would be led to certain scriptures, you know what I'm saying, in the book that's predicated by code of conduct and how you conduct yourself, what your purpose is. You know what I'm saying? And even some of the passages that I read, like in, I believe, Ecclesiastes, it does says there's a time for peace and a time for war. You know what I'm saying? So
But it does not say that there's do you believe in a cleansing?
What happened?
When there's a time for peace or war, a time for war, it's either to defend, right? But it's not to cleanse. Like some of these nations use their religion to cleanse, ethnic cleansing, which should not even be thought of. You know what I'm saying? Like why is Russia trying to take out Ukraine, right? Because they're Ukrainians. They want them to be known again as Russians. No. That's ethnic cleansing, right? Like the Sunnis and Shiites in the Middle East.
No,
right?
There are things that are done in spirit, and then there's things that's done in political and have political motives. You know what I'm saying? And
correct. Yes.
In various ways, they're somehow connected when you dig deeper in it. But
it's a good conversation to have with someone that we're gonna have on the show soon, and she's a great DJ, and she's a phenomenal person, and we're gonna be reaching out to her because these are the core issues she speaks about.
Actually, Tyrone just stated that we got a show here on iAccess on Saturday that actually talks about church and the stuff that we are going over at this moment in time. So You know, Al, what's the name of that show? Okay. So he's gonna post that right now. So those of y'all who want to hear more on this on spiritual talks and spiritual topics, y'all can actually check out the show that he's getting ready to put
on screen.
Put on the screen.
And this is why we love iAccess Radio. You see, you have a plethora of issues and topics you can speak about with different shows. See, this is all about the networking, and this is how God works. You know, we'll and that's why the Extremities ENT talk show is all about. You know, we not only talk about music, we talk about sports, we talk about politics, we talk about covering events, we speak about community, we speak about everything, and you know, we'd like to shed light on all issues. So don't ever feel discouraged, like you don't have a place to go to, because we can be your voice. All right, so feel free to always contact us and let us know what are your thoughts. All right, DAYVON, I'm just gonna pass it back to you so you could just do the alley-oop and just play some tunes.
Yes, I definitely.
What you know what I'm saying? To make some recommendations so that if anybody else want to chime in or anything, just let us know. But yeah, Women and Men of the Cloth with Minister Renee Diane, 3:30 p.m. to 4:30 p.m. every Saturday. That's right. You know, I actually tuned in last Saturday for a few while I was on the Metro North. And it's actually, yeah, man, it's actually a great show, man. I love it. I love it, you know.
I check it out. I like checking in on a lot of the shows that's here at the station.
I tuned into that show. Of course, I tuned into our brother's show, and I tuned into Kay's show. So, you know, it's I like the Saturday shows because, you know, they start early and you know, when you're en route somewhere, you know, and you got to show love because that's our family. You know, those are our sister shows.
Hey, what's going on with you, Tara? How you doing?
What's going on, Tara? Miss Jones.
All right. iAccess Radio. Yes, sir. But yeah. But what we're gonna do right now, you know what I'm saying, as we cooled off from our spiritual quest and spiritual, you know, conversations, we're gonna, you know, let Al play some smooth out jams for us and, you know, get ready to wind this show out. All right. So y'all stay with us on the Extremities ENT show on iAccess Radio. Let's go.
If you like to call in, be sure to call in.
Hey. Na 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 na. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You say that you wanna believe what I'm saying to you, but you gotta come through. Get on my line, hey baby, you know I'm right. You say that you wanna come out and you wanna be down, but you don't know how. Come on, alive, you know what I'm thinking of. You should just come see about me. Yeah. Feeling right is the only way to be. I just wanna get high with you, baby. Keep up with me, don't fall on me, honey. Cause I got that kind of love you need. You gotta trust and take my lead. I'm a real one, and you don't even know it, yeah. I'm a real one, and you gotta take hold of it. I'm a real one. I'm real as they come, you should try. Come closer, babe, I can change your mind. With the love that I got, I can show you better than I could say, yeah. With the moves that I got, I can rock you out, it's so easy, baby. You should hold on tight, cause I know I gotta break it down. We can rock all night, we can sing it slow, we'll go another round. You say that you wanna hold on, but you gotta relax, gotta be laid back. I'm worth it, babe, take you to another place. You say that you wanna enjoy, but you're waiting to see if this is what you need. You won't forget this love and you won't regret. You should come round back, take a beat. Turn it up, you can have me any day of the week. Yeah. one, and you gotta take hold of it. I'm a real one. Yeah. Well, alright. Y'all ready? Now break it down. Ooh, I'm a real one. Suicide, you can trust that I'm a real one. Don't you know that I'm real? I'm a real one. Suicide, you can trust that I'm a real one. You know how I feel, yeah. You know this thing is real. Jump on it, baby. Hey, yeah, real, 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 real,
Make you feel away now. Take you so high that you never come down. It's like you don't wanna take it. Don't be scared, I just save it for later. So you can't make me feel like you had nothing left to do. You always be my baby boy. You got me going crazy, yeah. If it wasn't real, tell me what to trust. If it wasn't me, tell me who it was. I don't wanna stay, I don't wanna go. If it ain't me, tell me who you love now. Who you love now. I can't imagine life now, and I want you to stay around. Yeah, I know it make you feel the way now. All you need is close your eyes and no, make it feel the way now. All you need is close your eyes and lay your head down. If you wanna wake up right now, ain't no need to play now. Got me them your exes, cause you need someone to stay down. Go away, is that what you want from me? I don't wanna stay away, but you're making it hard to say. Boy, you can't make me feel like you had nothing left to do. You'll always be my baby boy. You got me going crazy. If it wasn't real, tell me what to trust. If it wasn't me, tell me who it was. I don't wanna stay, I don't wanna go. If it ain't me, tell me who you love now. Who you love now. I can't imagine life now, and I want you to stay around.
You gon' learn today. You gon' learn today. You gon' learn today. You gon' learn today. Where my ruler? I'm the ruler. I'm here to teach ya. So let me rule.
Not what you thought, ain't what you think. I am much farther
it ain't what people think. I don't get caught up in what people think, cause they caught up in the insignificant thing. I be like, please, I'm hard to please. I be like, no, I don't compete. Ain't no comparison, I know I'm better than my phone, more prevalent, out of their reach. Gotta compete, so gifted, I'm different, I'm tripping, I'm chilling, I'm sipping, I'm living my best life. I hear I'm ripping, I'm living, I'm spitting, I'm drilling, I'm killing it downright. Just know that I'm vicious, I'm ripping, I'm whipping, winning, pushing limits, I'm damn nice. Be about business, I do this shit every night. You gon' learn today. You gon' learn today. You gon' learn today. You gon' learn today. Where my ruler, I'm the ruler. I'm here to teach ya, so let me rule ya. You gon' learn today. You gon' learn today. You gon' learn today. Where my ruler, I'm the ruler. I'm here to teach ya, so let me rule. I know y'all better give me my respect. Better than them, better than all the rest. I hear them talking from silent and next they be mumbling, none of their breath. I know they hate me, I'm one of the best, cause I'm running the numbers, I'm placing the bets. I be the general, principal, chief, salute me the leader, superior, queen. I beat them like the big dome, beat them enough to get the dome, people mad at the stones. I know they got the symptom, they just signals, told them in the system. When they get up in position, I will never miss them, that's my only mission, homie. You don't know me, levels to this, homie. You gon' learn today. You gon' learn today. You gon' learn today. You gon' learn today. Where my ruler, I'm the ruler. I'm here to teach ya, so let me rule ya. You gon' learn today. You gon' learn today. You gon' learn today. Where my ruler, I'm the ruler. I'm here to teach ya, so let me rule.
It's sad to think we're not gonna make it. And it's gotten to the point where we just can't think it. For some ungodly reason, just won't let it die. No, I guess neither one of us wants to be the first to say goodbye. Oh, I keep wondering what I'm gonna do without you. And I guess you must be wondering the same thing too. Ooh. So we go on together, living a life. 'Cause neither one of us wanna be the first to say goodbye. Every time I find the nerve, every time I find the nerve to say I'm leaving. Oh, the memories, those old memories, they get in my way. goodbye. That's a simple word that I just cannot say. There's no possible way this can have a happy ending. I don't see it, baby. No, no, no. So we just go on. Just go on. Go on hurting and pretending. And convincing ourselves to give it just one more try. Because neither one of us wants to be the first to say. Neither one of us wants to be the first to say. Oh, neither one of us wants to be the first to say. Farewell, my love. Goodbye. Oh.
That video's music segment out. I'm about to close this out right quick. Mr. Rivera. I guess my man's not ready to come back on just yet. Oh, there you go. You good? I ain't even fucking with you, man. Yeah.
Yeah. If I send you a picture of Cat Williams, you already know.
Yeah, man. Shit, yo, I was just having a discussion with my girl about that whole situation that they had going on with the Shannon Sharp, Cat Williams thing going on. I'm like, yo, what y'all should do instead of getting yourself, if y'all not in your feelings, man, y'all should actually go have a one-time event. You know what I'm saying? Or go on tour, but have a one-time event like you remember them Royal Rumbles on WWE, and just have a joke off. You know what I'm saying? Like where they just going at each other and just have a like how he's had the King the comedy thing against Steve Harvey that they showed up on the internet and shit. They should have a battle royale with the best comics of who he called out. And the other ones that want to chime in, they should have a laugh off and a roast session. You know what I'm saying? Just just get a huge event. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure they make money off that shit. I think it'd be funny as hell. But.
Salute, Big Al, DJ Young One in the building. All right,
yes, sir. Young One.
Yeah. So if I send you a picture of Cat Williams. You know what I mean? And I'm going to call him Cap Williams because, a lot of the stuff he said was true, but a lot of stuff he was capping. You know what I mean? Because he was a part of it. If he knows so much, you was a part of it. I don't care what you say because you did say you was being genuine. So let's be genuine 110% because even Ice Cube, who is your boy, had to straighten out one or two things because he did say you did play a lot in Friday After Knicks, but there was a few things tweaked. Just like other people, even Michael Blackston. Michael Blackston was called out by Cat Williams, and Cat Williams actually forced Michael Blackston to speak out in his original voice, not in his African voice, in his original voice. So, he picked up Cat Williams. He was like, "Yo, shout out to the King, Cat Williams, man. You can't fuck with him." You know what I mean? And he was talking regular.
And I was like, I knew it. I knew it. He lost his accent as a child, and he still uses it just to play on his comedic role. But there's been a few other jokes that have been going out there that have been taken. Cedric the Entertainer has been called out. Steve Harvey has been called out. Many people, and they have been playing back the original jokes from years prior. And Cedric did say that it does happen in the industry, but he did try to say that the joke that Cat Williams is talking about is actually his. But when you hear who said it first, Cat Williams. That's right. And shout out to Big Shannon Sharp, my brother from another. Of course, his brother Sterling Sharp played for the Green Bay Packers years ago when Brett Favre.
He was a bad boy for him too. Yeah.
That's right. And Shannon Sharp, excuse me, now is making enough views on YouTube where he should be satisfied, because that interview did strike over 3 days, which is historical for someone who is not really into the internet scene like that. He's more of a TV analyst, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because of his career. But of course, what happened with him with Undisputed. They called him out, and because of the Club Shay. I say it's because of the liquor, which is doing actually quite well. Shout out to Shannon Sharp and his endeavors, and I'll continue to follow him because I love what he does, and he allows people to speak on their interviews. And keep doing what you're doing, big bro. I see you succeeding more. All right. Be on the lookout for DraftKings this weekend. All you people that are betting, bet responsibly. And if you drink responsibly. And if you eat wings, you better be responsible. Watch those spicy wings, because a lot of you are going to have ulcers in your. All right. Don't be a butthole and have an ulcer on your butthole. That's right. So check the right team, the right green. That's right. Green Bay. Let's beat Dallas, because that star on their head just means they're stars from the sky. But what? They're not going to the Super Bowl, my guy. That's right. Shout out to my fellow brothers show over there on Saturdays, Behind Enemy Lines. Be sure to tune in every Saturday, catch them. But Wiz, let me know, bro. What's the wager? Let me know. We could do some chips, or we could do a 6-pack. We could do something, brother. Something
right.
like that. We could do a little pie pizza, something like that. Something friendly. All right.
So you're right.
So we could go. All right. So remember, if it's Green Bay Packers, I would love to have the Super Bowl at the station. I asked Al already. But if it's Dallas, we might negotiate that as well. All right. If I learned something more today than I did yesterday, it wasn't a day wasted of life. I love you guys. Thank you, Big Al. Thank you, DAYVON. See you next week.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Live, love life. Take care of each other. Peace.
Everything gon' be alright. Yeah, todo bien. Everything gon' be alright. You don't have to worry. Don't be scared, no sea miedosa. It's okay. Don't worry. Anyone act up gon' get buried. Have hope to believe in faith. Trust me, I got you, you safe. Cause if I told you I'm there for you, always hold you down, everything will be alright. If I told you I'm loyal, I always got your back, everything will be alright. It's okay. Todo está bien. Everything will be alright. No te preocupes. follow. Spread love, not promise tomorrow. If I told you I'm there for you, always hold you down, everything gon' be alright. If I told you I'm loyal, I always got your back, everything gon' be alright. It's okay, todo está bien, everything gon' be alright. No te preocupes, don't worry, everything gon' be alright. It's the getting hot, Ibarito. Sanko, fuego. Socorro, ve. Nueva York, Bori. No cry, no shine. Nos fuimos. Everything gon' be alright. Everything gon' be alright. Everything gon' be alright. Everything gon' be alright. Estoy aquí a ayudarte anytime you need me. Everything gon' be alright. Llegó la verdad, say no reality TV. Everything gon' be alright. Todo va a estar bien, va a estar bien. Everything gon' be alright. As long as I'm lit and my pocket está lleno de 100. Everything gon' be alright. Someone please call 911. Everything gon' be alright.